Hi, and welcome to Belinda's Book Nook. I am so frustrated because I've spent, 10 minutes just trying to get the camera today so that it doesn't chop off my head. I don't know. Obviously, I'm out of practice. But I wanted to come to you for Black History Month to talk about potential books that I want to read. You know, I don't like to put together a specific TBR because I fail epically. Anytime I say that I'm going to read X, Y, and Z, I'm lucky if I get the first book read. So I picked books that are on my shelf. Some are from last year that I wanted to try to read during Black History Month. And hopefully I'll at least read one. I'm not even going to try to say I'll read all of them. I am also going to do a group read for Read Soul Lit with Dee Dee. And the book is Tar Baby by Toni Morrison. And that one I think I have on, I'm going to get on my, from the library, on my e-reader. So I don't have that one with me. So that's one option. Another option that I have is, I think I showed you this one when I got this because I bought this at a thrift store. And it's called Iola Leroy by Frances E.W. Harper. And it's as part of this really cool series called the Black Women Writers series. And I'm going to read real quick something to you in the beginning, which I thought was really kind of interesting about this. It says, it's in the introduction, it says, Iola Leroy, or Shadows Uplifted, was published in 1892 when Frances Ellen Watkins Harper was 67 years old. Traditionally considered the first novel by a black woman, though displaced by Emma Dunham Kelly's Megda in 1891, and the republication of Harriet Wilson's Our Nig in 1859. It remains a major work of the women's era, the black women's renaissance of the 1890s, and the culmination of the career of an important black woman intellectual of the 19th century. So if that doesn't sound like something cool to read for Black History Month, I don't know what. So I've had it for a while. It's really sad I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to try to, I'm thinking about it. Another one that I have that y'all have seen before, and when you saw it, I hauled it with the sad thing is I have two versions of it, so because I love the covers on it. It's Homegoing, which I think almost everybody knows by Gassi. Everybody talks about it. It's a family drama. It's great. These two sisters, you get to see them, you know, in two different, one, you know, being bought through slavery, the other, you know, having some wealth, and it kind of chronicles their life separate. And it's supposed to, I think it goes through 5 generations, and I have yet to read it. And I didn't want to read it specifically because I didn't want to read it when everybody's reading it and there was all the hype. I hate that. I like to kind of be able to figure out what I like and not like. So now I think is the time. So if not this month, soon, this year. This one I bought right when it came out with my sister, and we were supposed to buy to read it, and we both didn't. I don't know what happened. We never got to read it, but it's Sing Unburied Sing, a novel by Jasmine Ward. Everybody's been hearing about this one as well, another family drama, and I think this one's set in Mississippi. And it sounds really like a heavy read, but something that will be, you know, a good read as well. And I just haven't gotten to it, so I'm hoping that this one will be the one that I'll get to. If not, like I said, if I don't read these this month, I'm hoping by the end of this year, these will all be off of my TBR period. This was the one that I got also in the thrift, and it's Bell Hooks, which I've never read any Bell Hooks books, and this one's all about love, new visions. And she basically breaks apart, you know, the concept of love and how we look at it now and how she views love and stuff. So it's supposed to be, you know, I think it's blurbed by, who did I see? Maya Angelou had blurbed it. Gloria Steinem had put a blurb in the back, you know, some really great people. So it looks like a good one for me to start with. If there's anybody else, any other ones that you think that I should start with or recommend by Bell Hooks, let me know. This one, look at how tiny it is. It's Fences by August Wilson. It was all the big rah-ha when the movie came out with Denzel Washington in it. which I have not seen that as well because I've refused to watch it until I read this, which is only like 5-minute read, right? Because it's a play and it's small. So maybe this one will happen because of the fact that it's short, but also because the movie, I believe now, is on Netflix for free. So read, watch, read, watch. So there's incentive for me to finish this one for sure. The last one that I put on here is We Were 8 Years in Power, An American Tragedy by Ta-Nehisi Coates. And I have to say, I started this in November, I think. And I got to right about there, right? It is really amazing, like wonderful. It's a collection of his essays over time. And I don't know if there's anything that's new, but it's a collection over the time period when Barack Obama was president, and I believe. And what I want to do with this book, and Dee Dee said the same thing, so I was like, no, I'm going to read it. It's one of those books you want to take time and just kind of read and digest and actually write. Sometimes I like to write little notes or thoughts to myself on how the book makes me feel or makes me think about what it makes me think about. And his essays do that. So I think I'm going to go again at it. And if February doesn't seem like long enough time, this may be one that I'm just going to go over, a period of time. And then I'll get back to you all when I finish it. But this is definitely one that I have on my list. The other thing I was going to say that I didn't mention is the picture here that I have. If you recognize it, it was for, it's the Google art for Martin Luther King. His birthday, and so I printed it and I put it in a frame. But isn't it so cute? Like, it's just lovely. I love seeing the sea of faces of color and mixed with a whole bunch of people. But I love the colors, and it's unexpected, the pink. So I thought that was so pretty. So I've got this in a frame. So I thought I'd say that. So the other thing that I'm going to do this month is I always usually do is just start looking for shows on PBS, HBO, Showtime that specifically are geared towards African American history, and DVR them. I really look forward to it and always wish that there was more throughout the year. So this is kind of the time to look in those channels and to just really just go ahead and immerse myself into some of the entertainment aspect of watching a movie and being able to learn things that way. And when I find stuff that is, appropriate with my kids, I'll do that with them as well. But I wish you all a happy Black History Month, and I hope you all are well and reading a lot. I have something. I'm not calling it a cold because every now and then I sniffle and then I cough and then it's gone. So, but I'm sorry for that with my voice. And I'll be back to let you know what I actually read, and hopefully at least 2. But again, this isn't a TBR. This is just me picking my shelves and things that I've been wanting to read, and hopefully that I will read. But anyways, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.